भवन चाहिँ के हो?
यो भवन यो जापान एउटा संस्थाद्वारा बालबालिका अनाथ असहाय अशक्त खालका दयनीय अवस्था भएका बालबालिकालाई यसलाई हेरचाह गर्ने हिसाब किताबको यो संस्था बनेको छ। यही हिसाब किताबले बनेको भयो।
यहाँ चाहिँ कस्ता कस्ता बालबालिकाहरूलाई राख्ने हो अनि के काम हुन्छ?
बाबुआमाले छोडिएका अथवा बिचमा ती अल्पत्र परेका त्यस्ता खालका बालबालिकालाई उत्थान गर्नको लागि यो संस्था बनाइएको हो र अब भोलिका दिनलाई पनि यसलाई संस्थागत रूपले फलोस् फुलोस् भन्ने कामना पनि गर्छु।
जस्तै कतिजनासम्म राख्न सकिन्छ अनि तिनीहरूलाई के सुविधा हुन्छ?
अब सुविधाको लागि त बालबालिकाकै विषयमा भइरहेका छ। अब बालबालिकाको सम्बन्ध संस्थाले पठन पाठनदेखिबाट तिनीहरूलाई भोलिका दिनसम्मलाई पनि एउटा सबल एउटा नेतृत्व हिसाब किताबको अवस्थामा पुर्याइदिनुपर्छ र विद्यार्थी बालबालिका पनि भोलि आफू पनि त्यो खालको एउटा इन्ट्रेस्ट जाग्नुपर्छ।
तपाईँको नाम?
ज्ञानमाया।
ज्ञानमाया के?
महर्जन।
ज्ञानमाया महर्जन।
हजुर।
घर कहाँ हो?
घर यहीँ रहेछ।
के गर्नुहुन्छ?
के गर्ने, यही खेतको काम अलिअलि अब गर्नु पनि सकेन। अब एक्लै छ, के गर्नु अब।
बच्चालाई कसरी पढाइरहनु?
बच्चालाई अलिअलि भएको यही संस्थाले अलिअलि दिएकोले त्यसले पढायो।
के सपोर्ट गरेछ संस्थाले?
यही अलिअलि बाबुलाई पढाउनु भनेर अलिअलि सहयोग दिएछ त्यो।
This May, I came here for the opening ceremony of Manahari Children's Home. And the representative of Manahari Children's Home, Mr. Adesh, is here also. And after the great earthquake, there are so many miserable situations because of fatherless, motherless, no parents. How to live? They don't know. I have a passion with those children. That's why I came here through tiny work. And MC. Oh, so great. Thanks to the many young volunteer activities of Dharma study. Finally, today is a memorial day for the opening ceremony of NMC. Do you know what is NMC? Stands for Nepal Neighbor Circle. Nepal Neighbor Circle, including the key word neighbor. Who is your neighbor? I am your neighbor because I am an Asian from Kobe, Japan. And in spite of a different color of skin, not same the religion. Here is a Muslim and Hindu, Buddhist, and Christian, but to love neighbors, to share the sorrow experience, to share present daily lives. If we love neighbors each other, we don't need to worry about war, struggle, conflict between the tribes, no trouble between political party also. Therefore, I would like to celebrate this wonderful Memorial Day to love neighbors as a token of empathy. I do hope this MNC expands, prevails throughout Nepal, and in 10 years or in 20 years, no weeping, no crying because of no family. So, let's join hands to promote true love in this country, based on all religions, all tribes, all any kind of classification, I believe. So, congratulations, NMC. Hallelujah.
Thank you so much. I'd like to request Mr. Rashi and Mercy to deliver his speech. So let's please take
I am literally delighted to be here today to witness opening ceremony of Nepal Mobile Circle, NMC orphanage, being supported by 14 international supporting organizations, KISO, and really thankful towards organizing committee for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much. Although formal diplomatic relations between Nepal and Japan was established in 1956, direct people-to-people contact started in 1819 and 18, only when Japanese Buddhist monk Reverend Ekai Kawagiti first came to Nepal en route to Tibet in search of holy Buddhist scripture. He has introduced Nepal and highlighted the importance of Lumbini to Japanese people through his writing and publications. He has written 57 pages long letter to then Prime Minister Somserana, highlighting the need for imparting education to the people for the development of the country. Upon his request, 8 Nepalese students visited Japan for 3 years from 1902 to 1905 for higher education. Nepal and Japan are two very old countries in the world. Nepal is considered to be the 17th ancient country, and similarly, Japan was founded in 11th of February 660 before Christ era by Emperor Jimmu. Although Nepal and Japan are having many similarities in terms of culture, history, and others, there are some differences in other respects, such as Nepal is landlocked country, whereas Japan is a sealocked country with 6,852 islands. Nepal is one of the poorest and underdeveloped countries, but Japan is one of the richest and developed countries in the world with the third largest economy. Nepal has never faced nuclear bombs, but Japan is the only country in the world to face atomic bombing in Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. And kill and maim hundreds of thousands of people, and effects of which are still being felt today. One of the many male people was late Dr.Iwamura, who became a victim of 6 August 1945 nuclear bombing while conducting an experiment in the laboratory of the Hiroshima Institute of Engineering Technology. He was the only survivor among 8 80 high school classmates but suffered from leukemia, blood cancer. He was never discouraged by his disease, but rather determined to resolve to live a life for others. Late Dr. Iwamura was arrived in Nepal in 1960 under United Nations to Nepal program, Japan Overseas Christian Medical Cooperation Services as a first volunteer, along with his wife Fumiko, and spent 22 years in remote areas of Nepal, having no access to medical.
तपाईँको परिचय दिनु।
मेरो नाम आदेश थिङ हो।
कहाँबाट आउनुभयो?
मनारीबाट आएको।
मनरीमा चाहिँ उहाँले के सहयोग गरिरहनु भएको?
मनारीमा अहिले 5 जना बच्चाहरू छ जसको चाहिँ आमा बुवा छैन, अनि उहाँहरूलाई चाहिँ त्यो बच्चाहरूलाई चाहिँ उहाँले हेर्ने काम गर्नुहुन्छ।
कस्तो सहयोग?
सहयोग एकजना बच्चा बराबर हामीलाई उहाँले 2500 रुपियाँ जापानको 2500 रुपियाँ दिनुहुन्छ र त्यो चाहिँ नेपालको त्यस्तै 2200-2100 हुन्छ महिनाको, त्यति दिनुहुन्छ। तर उहाँले महिनाको त्यति सपोर्ट गर्नुहुन्छ, तर त्यसले इनफ हुँदैन। तैपनि आफ्नो परिश्रमद्वारा नै मैले त्यो बच्चाहरूलाई हेर्ने योजना बनाएको। धन्यवाद।
नमस्कार, म सरस्वती महर्जन। म चाहिँ नि अध्यक्ष एनएनसी अथवा नेपाल छिमेकी परिसरको अध्यक्ष र हाम्रो यो संस्था स्थापना गर्नुको उद्देश्य चाहिँ नि भूकम्प 2072 सालको विनाशकारी भूकम्पमा आफ्ना बाबुआमा गुमाएका बच्चाहरूलाई सहयोग गर्नु हो भने अब यसको मुख्य उद्देश्य नै अब त्यो भूकम्पबाट पीडित बालबालिकाहरू यो त्यति बेला अरू स्थानमा भन्दा धर्मस्थली स्थानमा चाहिँ नि धेरै मानवीय क्षति तथा भौतिक क्षतिहरू पनि भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि आमा बुवा गुमाउने बच्चाहरू धेरै छन् र उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ नि शिक्षा स्वास्थ्यमा सहयोग गर्ने यसको मुख्य उद्देश्य हो र पछाडि पनि यसको उद्देश्य चाहिँ नि बच्चाहरूलाई नै सहयोग गर्दै लाने तथा स्वास्थ्यका लागि विभिन्न कार्यक्रमहरू गर्ने योजना रहेको छ।
When 9/11 terror occurred on the 11th of September, about 70 years ago, and at that time there are so many refugees in Japan that we started to take care of them. We have been engaging volunteer activities to take immigration office and human rights as a refugee from Afghanistan, Iran, Iraqi. That is our first activities to take care of refugee in Japan. And then we send many pictorial publications to East Asia, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraqi. And then both at the same time, we take care of the poor persons in Japan. Kamagasaki is a slums. And the miserable situation, we didn't notice about that. Most of the Japanese people are indifferent because our God is money. They seek for prosperity. They don't interest in other persons. Therefore, our activities, including especially university students, will join our activities to take care of the weak, the sick, the old, especially orphans. And then when a great earthquake occurred in northern part of Japan in 2001, once a month we go to volunteer activities to take care of fishery market and forest and agriculture. We are not professional. As amateur, we devote ourselves to take care of. They lost their family members of great tsunami and earthquake. They lost properties, and we devote ourselves to take care of their way of lives. And most of Japanese younger generation changed their view of life when they met victims. They took part in our activities for the good degree at the university, not good motivation. A good achievement for enter the good company, but they changed the view of life, and they gathered
to take care of our activities of Kobe International Supporting Organization. And we have 8 departments: fishery market, agriculture, and forest, and to take care of orphans. And 3 years ago, when great earthquake occurred, after the great flood of Vanuatu, as soon as I arrived at the airport Osaka, I heard the news of great earthquake of Kathmandu. And then the next day we gathered how to solve this situation. So in 1 week we tried to get the reservation for air ticket, and we arrived here on 12th of May 2015. And then I met many young good persons like Mr. Adesh, who is a representative of Manahari Children's Home, and he devotes himself to take care of orphans. So we joined our hands to establish facility, and as soon as I go back to Japan, I announce contribution throughout Japan, and 1 million yen for one facility. One is for Manahari, one is for Dharma study, and one is for Panga. And now we have many friends and supporters, and thanks to cooperation with Nepali, we can promote facility for children, not only facility but also for educational fee and their expenditure of life, and 3,000 yen gathered from all of Japan. Some people are willing to support one person for 3,000 yen monthly to become adult. So Kayoko Fund began since February. With pleasure, the Japanese people love orphans, and some of orphans have already written a grateful message. Thank you very much to Japanese mom or Japanese papa. And I am so glad to bring back to Japan from the orphans in each facility. So good friendship and mutual understanding has produced, and we shake hands to love neighbors in Nepal, and there are many good motivation evoked up by younger generation. For example, Hari Maharajan is only 36 years old, and other Janak or Panga, he is the same age, and younger generation gathers and promote, establish facility for orphans and to take care of educational fee and life expenditure through Kayoko Fund. So I'm expecting their effort, endeavor to establish this country, love each other.